Hello and welcome back to our Chase the Ace career mode here with Olympiacos, of course, and Helsinki is the ace team that we are trying to chase down. And well, we have got above them by 1 point. We're not looking like we will take the title. Barcelona and Bayern Munich are in a very strong position, but this will be the final season of the Chase the Ace career mode. So whoever finishes on top between Olympiacos and Helsinki will take the award. So we just need to press on here, make sure we keep winning games and keep Helsinki at bay. Stranger things have happened. Maybe Barcelona or Bayern will slip up and one of these two teams will have the opportunity to take the title, but we are 5 points back on both of those teams. What is there, 14 games to go maybe less. I can't remember how many are in the Bundesliga, but let's jump into it. 3 games for you today. Let's do this. First game of the episode is at the Olympiacos Stadium. It is Olympiacos and Liverpool. Obviously, we are without Roldan for a couple of months. I'm not sure he'll make it back in time for the end of the season. So Selesnev just jumped straight into that central attacking midfield role. Fifa on the right, of course. He's been in some outstanding form. Let's get into this game and see if we can grab 3 points. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It is match day 25, Olympiacos and Liverpool in the Bundesliga, of course. And we are pressing here. We're trying to make sure that we finish above Helsinki. We need to keep the victories coming because you know Helsinki will start fighting for their position as well. Let's get into this game and see if we can find some outstanding goals. Runs it off now. Selesnev gets the run from Fifa out wide, but Selesnev decides to drive it on himself, then passes it off now to Fifa. Fifa cuts back inside, decides to lay this one all the way back for Murillo, who launches one, and that is disgraceful. Selesnev. Fifa. Plays one through. It's the one here from the vet. Cuts back, drives it inside, finds Selesnev, who pulls the trigger and puts it wide. There's Fernandez, a bit of space. Drives his way forward, crosses it inside. Selesnev, oh, he's railed the crossbar. Fifa brings it back inside. Picked off again. Well, there is the whistle for half-time. We haven't seen the scoreboard for 45 minutes, but I can tell you right now, it's 0-0. Murillo slips on through. Fernandez finds Selesnev. Drives forward now for Hollander. Takes the game on Hollander. Takes the strike, and it's well wide. The scoreboard has returned. Fifa drives his way forward. Still coming Fifa. Out wide now for Fernandez. He'll cut back inside. He'll deliver to the back post. Hollander! Blue Steel himself breaks the deadlock open in the 58th minute. And it's Olympiacos finally finding the back of the net. We haven't had a lot of opportunities, but a lovely ball inside there, and Blue Steel manages to finish this one off. Lovely one inside of the back post. Just seeing Hollander with a little bit of space. Taps it past Horn. And that makes it 1-0. Olympiacos. Salah, his first real piece of the game, drives it forward, Wolf gets the touch. There's Fernandez, off to Selesnev, back to Fernandez, and a good 1-2 here. Here is the Russian, drives forward, lovely football here. There's Hollander, comes back, there's the cross inside. Selesnev, lovely finish, 2-0 Olympiacos. And the boys have found a bit of rhythm here in the last 15 minutes. It's the Russian getting the goal to make it 2-0 in favour of Olympiacos. A lovely finish. Just the vision of this team at the moment to spot up, run through the box. It's cut back beautifully, Hollander. And Selesnev, well, Horn had no chance. It's 2-0. All right, let's make our 3 changes. Fifa checks out. Azevedo, Zambo and Butter checking in. Fernandez and Mike DeVitt out as well. 2-0 up. Let's get those boys rested. Get some fresh legs. You know Zambo loves to impact. Well, it's Liverpool with a free kick. 81 minutes. There's the header. And Wolf, big fucking save. Protecting this net. Protecting this clean sheet. Corner for Liverpool. Driven long. Costi gets up. And there is the whistle. Victory for Olympiacos, 2-0. Well, an interesting first half, but Liverpool couldn't get the shots away. 17 tackles from Olympiacos. And wrong screen there. Let's go to the player ratings. Hollander gets a 9.3 man of the match. And a very good effort there from Olympiacos. Right, Jihu Jewell wants out of our youth academy. Well, it's been a while since we have looked at the academy. He is an 18-year-old South Korean, 65 overall, 87 to 93 potential. We'll sign him in. Why not? All right, Boubacar Touré also wants out of the academy. Now he is the centre forward from the Ivory Coast, 58 overall, 86 to 92 potential. Oh, why not? Time for the second game of today's episode. We're at Celtic Park to take on Celtic, of course. And Cleris Farias comes in replace of Malay. He wanted some game time, and that's fair enough. Malay has been a little bit hot and cold, but other than that, no changes to our starting lineup. Let's see if we can get another 3 points. Helsinki did win their last game, so they're still only 1 point behind us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Celtic Park, Bundesliga action, match day 26. And, well, we just need to keep this freight train rolling. We need some more goals, we need some more points, we need some more wins. Let's get into it and see if we can take down Celtic. Ball from De Vet. Lander plays it off. Fair give up, drives his way forward. Finds Selesnev. He's back now. De Vet inside. Fair give up. Can he create something here? Fair give up. No, he's dropped as well. Lander just drives his way forward. Does well. Lander gets in. There we go. It's a pressing goal, and it's Blue Steel again. Pushing his way through the traffic with sheer delight and excitement. And that makes it 1-0 on the cusp of half-time. Celtic have defended so well up until now, blocking all of our holes. And, well, finally, we get one through. It was even a good save from the keeper initially, but Lander has the skill and tenacity to follow it up, slips it home, and it's 1-0 Olympiacos. Oh, fucking Tau! Every game we've played against him, he's fucking popped up out of nowhere. And Celtic instantly get a response. Well, he was unmarked, he slipped through the back. And just a little bit of pace and a little bit of space was enough to get the finish. Past Wolf, 1-1. And there is the whistle for half-time. It's deadlocked at 1-1. From Pereira Coeros. Petrovic out wide now for the runner Feargiver, and he's got an acre of space. Let's go Feargiver. Has he got the delivery inside? He does, but there's no one there to take on the cusp of the goal. Petrovic beaten in the air, and Celtic defend, and looks like we've got an injury. It's fucking Tau again. Oh, he's hit the sidebar. Very good work from Costi. Oh shit, they slip through here. It's Jordan. Oh, very good work from Wolf. And Celtic are mounting a large attack here. They've taken off Tau though, which is good. Aurelio plays it out straight to McGregor. Oh! That is a wonderful strike from McGregor. And Celtic again getting the chop on us. And they make it 2-1 in the 64th minute. That is a wonderful goal from the captain. Wow, we need to see that one on the replay. That just dodged and weaved and ducked beautifully. Clean out by Aurelio, but bang. Oh, that is a wonderful goal. 2-1.
Here's the goal again.
On the volley. Dips late. Wolf no chance. 2-1. Well, let's make our final changes. Zambo and Joaquin Magellan check in for Diaz Fernandez and Selesnev. Got the corner. Fear give it to drive. One inside. Who's going to get there first? It's Zambo. Great save from Henderson. Zambo. The young Costi. Drives his way forward, the big Greek superstar, and he'll fire this one forward. Helander, oh, you needed to finish that one, mate. Touch from Feargiver. Zambo. Lovely ball, Petrovic. Slips one forward, he's got Magellan. Cuts back inside, oh, Petrovic! It's served up on a silver platter, and he's absolutely blown his load in the first row. It's Francis Coquelet. His way forward, Costi gets the touch, but there it is, it's all too late. Celtic take the points in this one. Now what repercussions will that have on this season? 12 shots to 8, they held possession, 20 tackles we had to put in there. It just shows the pressure that we are under. And unfortunately we don't come through with the goods, although Helander is named man of the match with an 8.5. Right, Mike DeWitt has hyperextended his knee and he is out for 3 weeks, so our controlling midfielder, we've got some backups though. But that is a pretty big loss. Right, final game of the episode. We're back at home and we're taking on Zenit. We're not at full stamina, but we're going to send these boys out because they need to get the job done. Malay comes back into the starting lineup. Let's hope we can take the biscuits at home. Right, it's getting down to squeaky bum time. It's match day 27 and we've got Zenit at home. And we need 3 points here. Helsinki have won their game. They are 3 points ahead of us with a game in hand. So we need a victory here just to equalise the ledger. It's game on in this Chase the Ace career mode. Flies forward, gets Hollander on a burst. Look at the pace of Hollander here against this Zenit defensive line. Runs his way into the box, measures himself. Oh, deflection and out. From Aurelio. Drives his way forward. Hollander. Fear giver. Oh, lovely turn and burn. And he deserved a goal for the skill moves. We get a corner instead. Here he is to deliver. Drives it forward. Selesnev got down, but Lunev makes the save. Oh, Murillo, huge challenge. He'll take the game forward here. Passes it off. Hollander. Inside. Selesnev. A Russian strikes and puts it wide. Fantastic. Flicks it on now for Diaz Fernandez, and he's got space and pace. Let's go, Diaz Fernandez. Driving his way forward. Feargiver on the back stick. Decides to come inside for Selesnev. Butter is there. Drives it forward. Hollander can't get on the end. He's offside. Well, it is Kokorin for Zenit. I'm standing over this free kick. We're on the cusp of half-time. He drives it inside. Pereira Queiroz gets up. Selesnev feeds it out, and there is the whistle. It's deadlocked at 0-0. Pereira Queiroz fires it off. Hollander, quick touch on. Wants Feargiver. He drives his way forward here, Feargiver. Cuts back inside. Hollander. Oh! What? How did he save that? Well, let's make our changes. Azevedo, Zambo and Petrovic in for Selesnev. And Butter. And Diaz Fernandez. Fuck! We are now 1-0 down to Zenit. And that really makes things interesting. With Helsinki winning their game, we needed the 3 points in here just to stay on level peggings and well, trying to play it out of defence. It wasn't good enough here from Olympiacos. Really faltering, missing that leader in this team. And we're 1-0 down. There's a corner. Zenit pushing again. We have to get attacking. We have to get aggressive. Wolf, bomb it, Longsuck. Here's Azevedo. Makes the game on Azevedo. Still pushes his way through. Gets this ball off. He's got Hollander. He needs to finish. Great save. Well, Wolf goes up. Feargiver drives inside. Malay can't fucking keep it down. And that's probably the game. Looks like Zenit have got the all over us. And this is going to be a very, very disappointing loss. And there is the whistle. So, we're faltering at the fucking finish line. 9 shots to 6, 19 tackles. A lot of pressure here late in the season. And, well, a pretty piss-poor performance from most of the lads here. We need some more drive. So, well, repercussions felt through the league. We slipped to 5th position. Helsinki sit in 3rd. 7 games to go, I think. Yeah, it's game on. We do play Helsinki before the season is finished. We do not play Bayern or Barcelona again this season. So, it is game on. We've got Leverkusen in the next episode, and we will see you then. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.